obviously a tough game out there in terms of, I guess, it was really scrappy, low scoring. I guess, how did you see the result?
Yeah, look, I agree with what you saw. I thought it was a scrappy game. Both sides a little bit, not a little bit, really untidy at times. They had more moments than us and had a bit more power in their front half that they could put a score on the board that was better than ours. And I think they might have kicked 18 points, we kicked 15 or 16 points. Not a great exhibition of Australian rules football.
In terms of that first quarter, you guys obviously got out to the lead on the back of...
Sorry, I can't hear, the radio's going.
You guys got out to that lead on the back of maybe not dominating stoppages, but then almost in the second half of the game, you guys were able to get on top of the stoppages, but the Giants had a bit more run of the ball. Yeah,
the Giants run with the ball better than we did. You know, we know, and everyone talks about it. They talk about it themselves, the Giants tsunami, which is the way they play their footy. They're an aggressive attacking team who, you know, can play some really scintillating football when you let them. I don't know that either team played that for long periods tonight, but they get the win. I'm sure they're happy.
We know that Zach Brothers is such a dangerous player that he's always going to command attention, but I guess Toby Bedford, was that a surprise for putting someone like him on Zach?
Well, it's not a surprise that they would put a player on him, because Zach's last couple of weeks he's had a heavy tag on him, and it's nullified his influence in the game a little bit. Their choice is who they go with a running player, and obviously I know Toby's a very, very good runner, so you know he's got great speed, which is some of Zach's great weapons too. So you know they know their players really well, and they put the player that they thought was right. That's probably, is it a surprise to me? I don't know their players that well. So
we saw the three young tools tonight. I mean, what was your lasting impression, I guess, from the game, from what you saw?
Yeah, first look was a tough night for them. They had some high quality opponents. You know, Taylor's a great player down there. They've got plenty of support in their back line. The Giants are a really tall back line. Yeah, I thought George was dangerous, looked dangerous. Todd, 1 goal through. You know, you make the most of your chances. Thought Lordy looked like he's someone who's probably still trying to find his way back a little bit as a young emerging forward.
Have you put it on Mitch to, I guess, he showed a lot of capability again today for him to sort of grasp this forward line and
we put it on the collective to kick a score that's capable of winning games of football, and tonight's score's not capable, and Mitch is only one part in that, but he's been really solid for us since he's come back this year. We're really excited about what he's been able to do off of a bad knee. So you know the future for Mitch is looking bright, but we need the future for the collective to look bright, not just for Mitch.
And obviously, like you said, Ollie had a tough return, I guess, after a long stint out. Is that something you're going to persist with, that sort of new look, younger forward group?
Well, we need to look at the team that's capable of kicking the score that we need to kick, and I think tonight clearly we didn't have that exactly the way we want it. We've got a couple of pieces out of there that we know are far more damaging when they're in good form, but we haven't got good form from some of them, and we've got injury unavailable from others. So that's just the challenge of an AFL season. It's got a long season to go still, and we're in that back of teams who are not quite playing at their absolute best right now. So we got to keep in search of what our absolute best is and what it looks like. And tonight, coming off a bye, it looked like a bit of a lethargic team tonight. We didn't look as sharp as we needed to look, and I think we need to own that ourselves and get back to being prepared to run and take the game on a little bit more.
And I guess you just alluded to Charlie Dixon there. Any concerns with the incident that happened?
No, I've been in Sydney. I haven't seen yesterday's game. We travelled, so Charlie, that'll take care of itself. If there's an incident, they'll look at that. They'll give us the information, and we'll make some challenges from there. But we're not going to just get out of jail with one or two pieces. We've got to get the collective in good form, and we haven't had them in really good form for a little period of time. But I don't think that's a surprise of what we're seeing in the competition. I think there's teams who are a little too up and down, and there's one team who are clearly up all the time. That's the challenge. Done.